Well guys, this is David, and as you can see, this is what I'm dealing with right now. I actually tried to leave out last night and go put some gas in my van, and my tire was all the way flat, and it's because this tire is like on its very last leg. I mean, it needs to be replaced right now, really. And I went ahead and super glued the valve back onto the power pack so I can try to use the air thing, but I don't know for sure if it's even going to work or not. Um, I did, like I said, I super glued it on there last night, in fact, and let it set pretty good, but how good it's going to work, I don't know. I'm testing it out right now. We're going to have to see how it's going to go. But yeah, definitely I need some tires real bad. In fact, I'll give you a shot right here too. As you can see, the steel belts are coming out too of the tires of this one and the other one as well too on the other side. The other one's not as bad as this one, but this one is definitely shot for sure. This one definitely needs to go like right now. But the thing is about that is I need some money together, so I think what I'm going to do is before I even let me go ahead and get in the van. Okay, less noise. I think what I'm going to do though is before I even decide to try to make an Indiegogo type of video for the solar panel and stuff like that I need, I'm going to go ahead and try to get one set up here pretty soon for some tires, because of course obviously that's the very first thing I need, because if I don't have tires then I can't go nowhere anyways, and I need to get my tire situation straightened out first before I do anything else, because this way I can still be able to try to get to work and stuff. So this is definitely important as far as the number one priority, and trying to get this thing or get this situation figured out first and get this thing resolved first. So in fact, what I'm going to do too for that matter is I'm going to go ahead and see if I can today go ahead and set up a PayPal thing. I've already got a PayPal account. What I need to do actually is put the PayPal button onto a website, which I don't have a regular website of my own. I've got a free website I can use, so it's generic, of course, but still it will get the job done as far as that goes. I can put a PayPal button onto the site as far as donations and stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the video, of course, the YouTube video description area, and that way you guys can hopefully try to start helping me out. As far as what I can give back to you guys, though, I haven't got everything set in stone yet. I got some ideals I want to work on, but I don't know. I mean, I guess one thing I could do is get like a coffee mug or something and sign that and send it off to you. And I guess I can probably do that for like $30 or something like that. That way, it still gives me money toward being able to get some tires as well. And yet, it still is a way for me to give you guys something as well too, give back to you guys. So yeah, I guess we'll do that as far as one thing for sure. We'll say coffee mug, just something simple, small, simple, regular coffee mug, but I'll go ahead and sign it, and then I'll go ahead and mail that off to you. So if you want to go ahead and do that for $30, then we'll go ahead and do that for sure. As far as other things later down the line, like I said, I'm still trying to get ideals together and trying to get things together as far as what else I could do. So we'll say that for sure for right now. $30 coffee mug, signed and sent to you in the mail. So that's it for right now, I guess. I'll see if I can make some other clips today too, and see for sure if I can let you guys know how well this is working as far as the tires and stuff. So yeah, that's it for right now, and I'll get back with you guys later on today. Alright, bye. Okay guys, I am checking out my tire again. Of course I pumped it up earlier today. I showed you guys that clip earlier. You saw it was all the way dead. Um, it was able to pump up pretty good, but I mean you can tell that it actually is going back down some right now too, because it actually was more pumped up than this right here. And but it looks like it's, I don't know, it's got a slow leak I guess, but, or I guess you might as well say it's a medium type leak, because definitely overnight it's going to be flat again. So I'm going to have to pump it up again, of course, in the morning time. But the good news is the fact that it does work now, my pump that I got. So that's definitely a good thing, because I was concerned about that, of course, if it was even going to work or not. Because like I said in my other clip too, I did the super glue trick, and so I wasn't sure how that was going to work, especially being that it was rubber. It was plastic and rubber. I wasn't for sure how well that was going to go together like that, but looks like it held on pretty good so far anyways, knock on wood. So let's hope that it keeps on working like it's supposed to and keeps on pumping up the tire, because until I can get some money going, this is something I definitely need to have under control as much as possible, because the truth is, and yeah, I know it's going to sound bad, but the truth is I don't even have a jack right now. I have a four-way lug nut wrench, but that's it. I don't even have a jack, because once I first got this van, I was spending pretty much most of my paycheck that I had at that time on getting the van and trying to get a few things together too, as far as like a cordless drill to try to work on this thing, which, like I said before, don't even work now. I'm a cordless drill, so I need one of those too later down the line, and trying to get groceries and a few other things too that I really needed. But like I said, I did get the four-way lug nut wrench at that time for sure, but I didn't have enough extra money at the time to go ahead and get um, a jack for it. So, and of course, you definitely, and I learned that from the hard way too, because I've had a van before that I used to do deliveries with, because I was considered to be an independent contractor in the past, and so I did deliveries with a van that I had, my own personal van. It was a Chevy, I think, as well too. I'm trying to remember the actual model, I can tell you, but I can't remember the exact model, but it was kind of similar to a Mark III, I guess is how you can consider that. It was not a Mark III, but it was kind of similar to one, as far as if you want to think about the type of model it was. But anyways, the point is, I learned that the hard way, that you have to have a regular, we have to have a jack that definitely can jack up a van or a truck, because it's kind of an embarrassing story, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys anyways. Um, One time when I was doing my deliveries, I had to go ahead and change a tire, and at the time, when I first started out, all I had was a jack that you would use for a car. And so I jacked it up, and then I got the tire off, and at first, when I was even getting the tire off that was flat, it was kind of a struggle as it was. And then it wasn't until I actually tried to put on the the new tire that I realized that it was not going to work at all, because it was not jacked up enough, and yet the jack that I had was jacked up all the way as far as it would go. So I had to have my brother-in-law at the time, that was also doing deliveries for the same company, come out and basically rescue me. Had to use his jack that he had, because he had the right one. So yeah, let that be a lesson learned. Make sure that you got the right jack for the job, especially when you're want to do that for your van or your truck or whatever. In case you didn't already know. I mean, obviously, I bet a lot of you guys already realize that, smarter than I am on that. But just in case somebody's new to this and is watching this video, then make sure, like I said, that I learned from the hard way, that you get the right type of jack, then something that's going to be able to jack up your truck or your van for sure. But I was trying to remember what else I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, in the previous clip that you're going to see on this video too, I was talking about fundraising type of options. What I want to do too right now, still, since I don't have everything set in stone, is I want to see if I can get suggestions from you guys though, as far as what you think would be a good idea as far as fundraiser type things. Like I said, the coffee mug is one of them I could do. But let me know what you guys' suggestions are too, as far as what you think would be good ideas to send out to you. So like I said in the previous clip though, I could do a coffee mug for you. Just a simple, plain coffee mug, nothing special, but I'll go ahead and sign it for you too. I'll go ahead and send that to you, and like I said, that could be a donation of $30 to help me out, of course, as far as getting wheels. Oh, another thing too is I did also take a real good look again too at the back tires as well, and still for the most part, those are actually in pretty good shape right now. So the front tires is all I need to really replace. So that's good news on that, because that means I don't have to try to raise as much money either. So the front tires they need to go for sure, but the back tires are okay. They'll still be alright for a little while. So I just wanted to put that out there as well for you guys as well. Um, but yeah, I mean that's it though. So yeah, like I said too, I'll go ahead and see if I can get this video up tonight, and I'll go ahead and put the PayPal button onto the generic website I was talking about before, and we'll go from there. And like I said, anybody that does a $30, go ahead and send me your address as well, and I'll go ahead and send that mug out to you as well. And if you just want to donate straight out, that's fine too. I would appreciate that as well. But otherwise, if you guys have any questions or concerns too, go ahead and let me know what your questions are or comments or whatever, and go ahead and send me a comment and subscribe to the channel too, of course, if you haven't already done so. And so that's it. So thanks again for watching the videos, and have a good one.